Hi, this is Tamara from Expressive Arts Florida Institute. I'm here for a mindful mandala session. It's just a simple way for me to really work from my center and move out from there, which is what feels needed today. So I was here to offer that as an option. What I'm going to start with is just a piece of paper with a little dot right there in the middle. And if it's not exactly in the middle, that's okay too, but right there in the middle. So that's my center. I'm going to just make a dot with a marker. I'm using a Sharpie marker. And then I've marked my center. So I want to invite you to join along with me as I create a mandala and a technique to help myself center, help you get centered, and possibly find some balance as well, starting right here. So first, just take a nice deep breath. Feel your feet on the floor. Your breath move through you and help you to find the center of your own breath. Allow your body to relax, supported. And continue to just breathe easy, nice, and naturally, not forcing it, just allowing the breath to move through you. And whenever you feel like you need to kind of recenter, you can use that breath to find the middle, the center that we want to move from. So with our piece of paper and our breath, we'll start right here in the middle and create a balanced mandala. Mandala just means sacred circle, but in this case, I don't have a circle around it to fill in. I'm going to start from the middle. I'm going to go ahead and move my camera so you can see what I'm doing. I have chosen to use this Sharpie marker because A, you'll be able to see it better, and B, I like how it makes really nice, clear lines and shapes to fill in. So again, with my breath, just focusing on this center, knowing that if I'm centered and grounded, whatever I do from that place usually feels much better. I'm just going to make some shapes. They do not have to be exactly perfect or exactly anything, really. But what I am going to do is I'm going to just repeat whatever I do all the way around the circle. Make a little kind of oval shape. Think about basic shapes as we do this. Ovals, lines, maybe some curves. And then I'm just connecting the ends of these lines. So I'm not really thinking about the shapes it makes, although I like those shapes. And I'm just going to keep going. You can draw along with me if you'd like. Or you can wait and just watch and then do your own after. Sometimes I just respond to the shapes that are beginning to form. As in, that one's going this way, so I think I'll go this way. I might even start to put shapes inside other shapes. I think sometimes it's fun to play around with all curvy shapes or all straight shapes, but I'm trying not to think about it too much and just look at the whole, and again, coming from my center, allow it to expand outward. This is not a perfectly balanced mandala. It is not meant to be perfect. It is simply meant to help me get focused, feel relaxed, and play. I think I might stop there for a minute with my marker, but I'm going to use these today, good old Crayola markers. Kind of borrowing these from my son, but I thought these would be a really fun thing to use. I hardly ever do color with them, but I happen to love them. And I also love the way that that they fill in the spaces. I'm also aware that many of us may not have um, very fancy art materials at home, and that's okay. We may just have something simple like this. You could also have like highlighter markers, maybe, or just pens. You can also use just pencils and pens if you wanted to. And maybe I'll offer another thing where we just do what we can with pens and pencils, because sometimes using the simplest of materials is actually really fun. But I'm just going to now color in these spaces. And as I do this, I just ask myself to become aware of what I notice. So when I call this a mindful mandala, it's mindful because I'm just staying with one thing at a time. And being aware of my breath and noticing what's happening within. If you notice any kind of critical voice arrive, you can allow that to float on by. If you notice any kind of, oh no, I shouldn't have done that kind of impulse, you can remember it's just paper and crayons and you don't have to worry. It's just fine. But noticing these things is also helpful. The other thing to be mindful of and to notice is what the next creative impulse might be. So I just filled in those things. I happen to really love this color. They're calling it Pacific Blue or Azul Pacifico or Bleu Pacifique. And I really like it because it is appealing to me. I'm going to color some more shapes in. Maybe I'll try this blue. Oh, this one is cornflower. It's kind of a pale blue. So notice that I'm really drawn to the blues and violets, and in this crayon box there's a whole bunch of different things. New colors, wisteria. What's this? I'm just curious to know what kind of colors are in this box. Fun. And then I was just thinking, wouldn't it be lovely to like make some of these just for the fun of it and then like send them with little love notes to people that you're thinking about during this time? I might do that because right now, wouldn't it be wonderful to find something like this in your mailbox one day? I like that idea. Sorry, I have a squeaky chair. Marvelous. That's a fun color. Marvelous. Let's see. Oh, now we're getting into the pink. Not my favorite, but that's all right. Just noticing. I don't like this one as much. That's okay. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to keep doing this, and you can keep doing the same. Oh, another pink again. Not my fave. Okay, they're calling this lavender. This does not look like lavender at all. This looks like pink. That's okay. So I'm just noticing that I'm feeling like it might be taking a while for you to be watching this process. And I'm feeling a little bit nervous about that, but that's okay. I think what I'll do, cadet blue, is I will simply finish this up and then send it to you so you can have it and you can do whatever you would like with it. And I just hope that you will consider taking a little time with your crayon box or pens and pencils or whatever it is that feels or sounds enticing to you. Make a few mandalas. From the center out. Finding balance. And breathe. Now when my mandala is ready, what I'm going to show you is how to listen to the voice of the mandala or the image, whatever the image is. So I just look at it and take it in. Look at it from a different angle. In this case, it's of course around a circle, so I'll just turn it, but I don't think there's an up or a down or, right side or wrong side. Sometimes I let the image speak and start with the words I am. So this one might say, I am cool, I am balanced, I am not perfect. My lines are curvy and move. I have 4 quadrants. I am multiples of 4. I draw from my center. I am cool. I am calm. I am balanced. So that's just a quick and easy way to do what I would call a mindful mandala, noticing what impulses, creative impulses want to be made and what marks want to be made, and also what thoughts might be arriving, allowing them to float away through your consciousness, just as in meditation. Being mindful of all those things that you notice, as well as your breath, returning to center with your breath, and center from the mandala out, creating this or a mandala design starting in the center, in your center. You can allow the mandala to speak, starting with the words I am if you would like. And then I'm also going to offer you a reference for how I learned how to do this, because I always want to give credit where credit is due. And so I really learned this technique from a YouTube video called How to Grow a Mandala by Maja Apollonia Road. And I will include a link to her website and to the mandala YouTube video for you. Hers are maybe a little more intricate sometimes, and yours can be too. And she also recommends that you use simple shapes like letters, dashes, simple triangles, circles, dots, that sort of thing. And you can certainly do that. It's really fun to see what happens if you just add a W all the way around, or a circle all the way around. So there are different ways to do this, obviously. But for me, if I start in the center and get centered myself and move out, it always works. So take care, good luck, and let me know if I can help in any way or be of some support. Thank you.